Hello and welcome. So today we are back with another video, and in this one we actually have the microphone right here. This is the new microphone that we got in the last unboxing, and I'm not sure if it's working or not. So honestly, I've tried to go through everything. I even have the little thing right here to tell us how it works, and honestly I feel like it has the same sound with it on and with it off. So I can't tell the difference. If you can, please leave a comment and let us know. I can't tell, so maybe you can. But today in the video that we're doing, I really wanted to bring out my Wizarding World pin collection to where you can see what I have and how I display them. So I've had some comments about a few things on my shelves, and usually everybody's like, where are your pins? So I actually have my pins displayed on the wall across from me. So on the wall across there is actually a day bed that's over there, and I have just a whole lot of little like 8x10s, 11x14s in smaller like sizes of artwork just hanging on the walls. And I ended up putting my pin collection over there. I do have a few pins that end up on these shelves. So I have some of the Honeydukes pins that go on the Honeydukes shelf. I have some potion pins that stay on the potion shelf, and a few other ones like that. So I just thought I would kind of show you what I have and how I display them. Now I also do collect Disney pins, and that is a whole nother video in itself because I have quite a few of them that we have collected over the years, and those are displayed in other forms kind of the same way, but I also have some other items, and that will be its own video coming up because there are so many of those as well. So if you haven't been around and this is your first video, we're happy to have you here. And we are also just now at the point of being a YouTube partner, which is super exciting. So you will start seeing ads on the videos if you haven't before. That is to help bring in revenue. With that revenue, we are planning on getting a desk that is one of the standing desks that is like top priority, and getting this microphone system to work. If this is not the best, I'm sorry. We still do have a few more coming in here soon, and hopefully we will find one that is the right fit for us. I'm going to go ahead and get started with some of the pins that actually stay on the shelves, and I'll tell you how I have them. So this is my Honeydukes pin set, and these are in it's what is actually supposed to be a standing picture frame. I believe this came from Dollar Tree, and a lot of these pins actually came from Temu and AliExpress. We did these, or we showed these in our unboxings that we've done. So if you haven't seen those, check them out and you can see exactly what we paid for each pin. The back of this is actually one of those thick little foam boards. I got a bunch of these from Walmart a couple of years back, or a few years back, and you get like 50 of them in a pack for I think $8. They come in all different colors, and that is actually what I used in this. I just cut it to be the same size as the 5x7 picture, or it's not a 5x7, but like the 3.5x5 or 4x6 picture that actually would go in here. This did have two pieces of glass in it, and I took those out and I slid this in place. And then I ended up putting the pins in there, and then the backs are on them. I know the reason I love this is because it stands up on its own and it's not hard to do. But I do love those pins, and they were very inexpensive because, like I said, they were like Temu and AliExpress. The next set is one that, this is just a little picture frame that also came from Dollar Tree. And it was for like the really small, like the 2x3 photos, I believe. And these pins, I believe these also came from, I believe the potion ones did come from AliExpress and from Temu. This one right here, I believe, was in a subscription box. I'm not positive which one. Now this one does have a piece of that little foam board also in it. It really should have two, but I don't really have it set up the way it should. So I did take the piece off the back that makes it stand up, and I put the backing back on it, and you can see that the pins stick through it. And then I just have some of the little tape strips on there, and this just hangs up on the shelf. But yeah, so I will probably end up redoing this one, but it works for now. If I end up getting any more potion pins though, I'll need a bigger one, to which I will end up going with one along this route. The reason I love these pins though is I love the glitter that is in them. So if you didn't notice, all of my potion pins have glitter in them, and that comes from, like I said, Temu and AliExpress. So if this is anything like what you're looking for, check there for pins first, because their prices are unbelievable when it comes to things like that. I do have a lot of pins that also come from the parks, so I don't just get mine on there, and they've come from other places as well. So this is a picture frame that I got a long time ago, like years and years and years ago, and I do believe this one actually came from Walmart. It's just one that has little rhinestones in it, and the glass broke a long time ago, which ended up being perfect for the trading pins. So it does still have the back on it, which I do like on this because it works perfect. I did put another piece of that white board in here. And as you can see, you notice the little extra pinholes from where I put things in there and then removed them up close, but you don't really notice that from a distance. So this is only a couple of feet difference and you really can't see them. So these pins, actually, most of them, I believe, came from AliExpress and Temu also. They have glitter in them, and they are, some are the flat enamel and some of them are the soft enamel. So it just kind of depends, but they work out great. The little hourglass in the middle actually does have sand in it, and it does go to the bottom and to the top, as you can see. That one did come from Universal Orlando in the parks. They do sell pins there, and their pins are not as expensive as what you'll find at like Disney, but they have some amazing ones. As you can see, that's like a 3D hourglass. But I love that pin. When I saw it, I just had to have it because Slughorn's hourglass is just absolutely amazing. And I don't have the life-size one, so getting the one that was the pin was something that I just had to have. So the next pins you're going to see, they're all in 9.5 by 11 picture frames. So these are actually picture frames that were intended for like magazines and documents. But when I found these, I did have them being used for magazines for a while, and I ended up taking those out and doing them for my pin boards. So I've taken the glass off the front, and this is what I have. So these were Mainstay brand, and it's back when Walmart was doing like, you could get all different shapes and sizes of picture frames for like $4, and they had the larger ones, the ones that are larger than the 8x10s. These were the 8.5 by 11, so this one does actually still have the sticker on it. But I don't believe you can get these anymore. When I do see the cheaper ones at Walmart, they're usually not this size. So I ended up picking these up, and I wish I had more of them in this size, but I didn't get any more. And I'm kicking myself now for it because these work perfect for pin boards. So if you want to do up pin boards and you don't have a whole lot of space, these are perfect because you can put them just about anywhere. So a lot of these pins come from different places. So these came out of like subscription boxes. These are the Horcruxes right here. These came out of subscription boxes. I can't remember exactly which one they were. But then these right here came as a set of 4 from Universal Studios. So you have this one, this one, and that one all came as a set. This is another Horcrux from one of the subscription boxes. These actually came out of the baubles or the Christmas balls from Harry Potter New York. So if they have those little Christmas balls there, they actually have a pin inside them, and these are the ones that, these are 2 of them that I got. These all came from Temu, I believe. Either Temu or AliExpress for sure were a lot of these. And so this one came from a subscription box, this one came from a subscription box, and this one came from a subscription box. This one also came from Temu AliExpress. And so you can see that I have quite a few. I try to kind of keep my collections together, but they don't always work that way. It just depends on the size frames that I have and where they're going. So I did have all of my Horcruxes in one frame, but I ended up having more pins and not enough frames, so they ended up kind of being mixed together. So I will probably end up eventually getting something like this to put my Horcrux pins in. But now that I actually have my whole collection of Horcruxes, I don't really want to put them on the Horcrux shelf. I may end up putting them on the Dark Arts shelf if I don't keep them hanging. This is one of my favorite collections that I have. Most of these came from subscriptions, and they are these little, I don't really know how to explain them, but the paint is like a swirled paint inside of each one of the creatures, and I love that. I love how they have their different colors just swirled together. That is so beautiful. So this one right here ended up coming from a subscription box also, but I'm not sure which one. That one also came from subscription boxes. Most of the subscription boxes, I don't know, because I ended up actually buying them secondhand off of eBay. And so I'm not really sure which ones they came out of, but I do have quite a few of them. Now these little buildings right here, these are adorable. They're pretty well designed in my opinion. I like the different colors on them, but you can read most of what it says and you can see most of the stuff that's in the windows. Those actually came from Temu and AliExpress as well. So when it comes to Temu and AliExpress on like collecting pins, don't sleep on them, because if I were you and you're getting started into collecting pins, or you're just wanting to add to your pin collection, I would definitely check Temu and AliExpress, but make sure every one of the pins that you choose has that it's free shipping from Temu. And if it doesn't, and it says that it has a shipping fee that comes with it, it will tell you on just below the image. Usually when you click on it, it'll tell you if there's a shipping fee. Just know that if it has a shipping fee, it's going to be like $2 to $3 usually. It also, if it says it's coming from a local seller, those usually have a shipping fee as well. So I try to get everything that I can that is being shipped from Temu, because those won't have a shipping fee with them. And so if you see a pen and you like it, but it says it has a shipping fee, put it into your cart for temporary, and then go through and look below that image to see if there has any others that are like similar. And usually you can find that same one being sold by Temu without a shipping fee. So then when I find it without a shipping fee, I will click it, then I go back to my cart, I take out the one that has a shipping fee, and I leave the one without a shipping fee into my cart. The reason I do that is because a lot of times I will get to looking at the pens and I'll find some that I like, and then I forget to go in and like take them out, and I will end up with two, and one of them actually ends up having a bigger shipping fee than what the actual item costs. So that's the reason I do that. So you can do it however you want to, but that's just one of my little tips and tricks. So this is another one of my pen boards, and this one is very heavy. So this one has some of the larger pens on it. A lot of these are from different places. So this was a subscription box. This one was a subscription box. This is from Universal Orlando, as well as this one. Subscription box, subscription box. This was Temu or AliExpress. So was this one, this one, this one, that one, this one, this one, and that one. So those were all from Temu or AliExpress. This is subscription box, Harry Potter New York. These came from Amazon as a set. However, you can also get these from Noble Collection in a box. You can get them from AliExpress and Temu as well, I believe. So subscription box, subscription box, subscription box. And this one also came from Universal Orlando. And I had to search for this one for a long time. I saw it online and I knew I wanted it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And so I believe I ended up having to order it to get it. No, I tried to get it everywhere, and they all were so super helpful trying to help me find it, and we just could not find it anywhere. It was just out of stock. And then the next time we went, it was in stock and I got it. But this is a chocolate frog, as you can see right there, and it is actually chocolate scented. So it is I love this pen. So if there are any of them that you want to get or thinking about getting, definitely look for the chocolate frog in the chocolate frog box. And I just keep mine closed because I don't know if it helps it or not to be able to keep the scent, but if I can keep it and not make it go away ever, I definitely want to do that. But yeah, this is this pen board. Now I just have one more of the Wizarding World pen boards, and it is set up the same way as the others. So this is the last one that I have that is done with my pens in it. So this one was my very first pen that I got from Universal. So this one came from Universal Orlando. This one also came from Universal Orlando. This one was a subscription box. This one was a subscription box. This one, that one. So I believe this one, that one, this one, this, all of these, that, this, that one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I believe all of these all came from AliExpress or Temu. And then anything else is a subscription box. It's hard to keep up with them all. I really do have a lot. And I've gotten them over so many years that I just really have a hard time keeping up with where everything comes from. I'm not going to say I have a huge collection. I definitely don't have the largest collection in the world, or even, you know, the second closest or anything like that. But I think I have a pretty good size collection, and sometimes it's just hard to remember where everything comes from. And so the only other pen that I have that is Wizarding World that I can think of is the one that I got in New York at the Harry Potter exhibition. And so this one we got back in June, July when we were there. And so I believe that is all of them. I don't think I have missed any of them. I tried to pull them all off the shelves, and then I definitely pulled them all off the wall so that you could get an idea on the ones that I have. So this is my collection. So do you have any favorites out of those? Are there any of them that you are looking for? Do you have one that you think we should get to add? Is there a place that you get them that you think we should check into? Leave a comment and let me know. And also let me know if you think this microphone is doing any better than without one. So yeah, with that being said, have a wonderful day. And remember, we love you.